we want to get those 3 points, and tomorrow we're gonna play on a very good field, and we are preparing to play our games with, as I said, with courage, belief, and take control of the game.
Coach, something took my from sports. Coach, I ready to shoulder, the flag, to raise the flag of South Africa. Looking at what is happening with Sundowns in the CAF Champions League. Are you ready for that? You might be the only team that is left in Africa in the CAF Cup competition. Is that a desire, a challenge that you want to, do well and go great in the stages? And also for you, Bvuma, we haven't played since the derby. What keep you going to be motivated to come training and be on the bed for this long time?
I would say that it's not tomorrow that we're going to start to represent South Africa. We started since the beginning of this competition when we first played Caposcope, and we're gonna continue, and as well we want to represent very proudly our club Kaizer Chiefs on the continental stage. And as well we have Mamelodi Sundowns and Stellenbosch too, the Stellenbosch that is playing tomorrow too, and I'm pretty sure that the South African flag has 3 very good representatives.
Thank you. So for me, playing for Kaizer Chiefs is a dream. Whether I'm playing or not, as long as the team is doing well, I'm happy. So what keeps me going is that I'm still a Kaizer Chiefs player, and I'm very happy because we're getting the results that we want as a team, and the team is growing. So that's what's important right now.
Dear Hollywood Sports Club. Coach, do you ever dream about the Treble? And Bruce, your goalkeeper teammate Brandon Petersen has been keeping clean sheet after clean sheet. Would you say is South Africa's best goalkeeper?
It's at the middle of the season and we're talking about Treble. But I like that. That's a positive way of thinking, and every man has a dream. Every coach has a dream. That's why I wake up every day at 6 in the morning, preparing for my sessions, preparing for my meetings with players individually or collectively. That's why I sleep very late at night, preparing for the next game. It's because nothing comes easy. Nothing comes without hard work. And we as Kaizer Chief, we are putting ourselves in every positive situation to work for everything good that can happen to us, and we will keep going until we see how far we can reach.
Definitely, Brendan is among.
Can you just switch all mics when one mic is on? Yeah.
So yeah, definitely Brendan is among the best goalkeepers in South Africa this season. He's been working very hard. The numbers are there. He doesn't need to say a word. But the clean sheets, and not only the clean sheets, the performances, that he's been putting through, he definitely is among the best. So for me, because of his record, he's definitely the best goalkeeper in the league this season.
Yes. Coach. Oh, first year. Coach, very late here. It's interesting that Bruce was asked that question because I heard you on radio, you also saying something similar during the week that Brandon is the best goalkeeper in the country at the moment. But I just want to ask you about, because I saw you played Babaso during the previous game, and also you released a couple of players, especially most of the boys are coming from the TTC, going on loan to NFD teams. How important was this decision? Because I think I recall some time last season where you were emphasizing the importance of these youngsters going on loan so that they get used to competitive football and makes things also easier for you even at a level like here in the CAF Confed. If you can just weigh in on this, and also Bruce, how important is experienced goalkeeping coaching in achieving these kind of results that you guys are achieving now, not just the clean sheets, but defensive organization as well?
I believe the DNA of our club, Kaizer Chiefs, is as well the promotion of young players coming from our youth development, which have a tremendous coaches with knowledge that works very hard every day to ensure that we get players that are ready. But as well, as I said before, my belief, and I was in a youth setup before at various clubs and national teams, even with Germany and back home in Burundi. But I believe that sometimes here in South Africa, you give too much gift to young players. They get too much praise while they haven't done anything. One game, one good goal, one shibobo, I don't know how you call it, and the kid the next day has like 50 pages on social media. Then after he thinks that he has arrived, and we have seen that after players they don't repeat the performance, and after 3, 4, 5 years the players has disappeared, which a thing that we don't want to repeat those mistakes, which is why a player like Tulani Mabaso was sent back to DDC after our pre-season to see the personality that he has. You go back there, you play with other young players. If the player gets frustrated, thinking, "Oh, me, I have been with the first team. Why am I coming back here?" Then you see that the personality is not good. But it's a player that will cope. He played every game. He trained every day. He went to England. He performed every day well, and that's where you see a player with personality, a player with character, a player that you believe that can go very far. That's why we wanted first to test the personality, because to be a good footballer is not enough. It's not enough. In these days, it's not enough. You have to have a good personality. You have to have the mental strength to cope with all the situations, especially in teams like Kaizer Chiefs and all the big teams where the pressure comes with the badge. And I will finish saying that yes, as well, we want to send our DDC players to play football in sometimes you go to Oyando Stadium, you play a game. It's a tough game on a weekend with few supporters and on a very sunny day, and it's tough. You have to man up. You play week in, week out, like that. That's how a player mans up. And then when he comes back, he has that personality to play for a big club. Thank you.
I believe we do have an experienced goalkeeper coach. I mean, Coach Elias, when you can look back and check his CV, you can see that he worked at various teams, you know. So I believe also that with the results that we've been producing, it shows that we do have an experienced goalkeeper coach, you know, and also the credit has to go to the coaches as well, like head coaches here, with the work that I've done, you know, defensive work. Well, as I mentioned long time before, that defending is not only the goalkeeper, defenders, it's also start from up front, you know. So as a team, we've been working very hard, we've been working very well. I believe that's why also we're getting the results that we've been getting.
Hi, Coach. Natemba from Disky Times. I just want to ask you, I think you'll forgive me if you've spoken about this because I came late. I think in between two league games you've won in a row, there's a CAF Confed win. Just want to find out from you if you feel like you kind of like starting to find a good balance to do the two, because you know we've seen previously the team struggling to do both. My apologies, maybe to make an example with Marumo Gallants, they were doing well in the CAF Confed, but that season I think they were relegated, if I'm not mistaken. Do you feel like you're starting to find a good balance on that? And also, if I can squeeze in this question of the goalkeeper as well, Petersen, do you feel handing him that armband, you know, kind of fueled him to have confidence as performing well like this?
It's a very tricky situation to have to balance between two competitions, and especially when you have hope for both competition to get through. Because you mentioned Marumo Gallants, the year that they got relegated. It's true that I remember that because I played them in semi-final of the CAF Confederation, still in Tanzania with young Africans. It was a very tough game, a very good team, and to hear that they got relegated after that, I was surprised. But you know, we have to find the right balance, which comes with a thorough analysis of how you want to play, how you want to approach the game that you are going to, which kind of player do you want to use, and that's why sometimes you don't get beautiful football every day. That's why sometimes you get because the tools to get the nice football is not there. But what you need is to cope with the intensity of the game and to get the 3 points. That's why as well I have to give credit to the back staff at Kaizer Chiefs, the medical team, our strength and conditioning coach, Majdi, Halil, Elias. Everyone is working very meticulously to plan ahead, because now it's going to be a third competition starting on Wednesday with the Nedbank against Stellenbosch, which is going to add more games, more. The schedule is already tight. It's going to be tighter, but we have competent people that works very hard, and as well our performance analyst Mark, Vaughan, and Yusha, that works very hard to ensure that every data, every analysis gives us more clarity on what should be done to get a result.
Petersen.
It looks like it has filled him up, because it's but the intention of giving him the armband, it was just an internal decision, and he's as well among the captains because we have Zita as well, we have Miguel, and we have 3 captains, and but I'm very happy for Brandon because as well I always say that good people, very good things happen to good people, and Brandon is a very nice person, and I'm very happy for what is happening to him.
Coach, since you've taken over as co-coaches with Khalid in September, is there, I mean, you're second on the log in the league and also in group stages in the Confed Cup. Do you feel that we're in the right direction to make it difficult for the management not to look elsewhere? You know, in terms of the next season, as the club said, you've been charging the end of the season. Do you feel you're in the right direction to make it difficult for the management not to look elsewhere, just for you guys to continue even for next season? Just what is your thought on assessment since you've taken over? Other than that, in the right way, do you feel that you have done so well for yourself?
I would say that for me, personally, I would say that to assess myself today, I wouldn't say that I am in the right direction. I am in the right direction, but I'm not. I haven't met the objectives that I should have met, because if I was in my shoes, I should be first on the log. That's the first thing, which means that I am a little bit not ahead of what I'm supposed to do. But you know, on the other note, teams like Kaizer Chiefs, they're a big brand. Every coach in the world dreams of coming at Kaizer Chiefs. Every coach, and I'm pretty sure that they have received hundreds of CVs, and we are here today. We are working for the biggest club in South Africa. It's an honor. It's an honor for me, for Halil, and the only thing we want is to do our best to leave this club, as my boy said, to leave this club in a better place than it was before. And I'm not worried about next season. I'm just worried about tomorrow game.
Last question, colleagues, we need to finish.
Yes.
Okay, we'll take the last 2. Can we be a bit short so we can finish?
Okay. I think, Coach, sometimes I think this is in your squad is strong enough that we even forget who's not available. Just maybe an injury update in terms of the state of availability and maybe just the importance of experience. I saw last week when you brought on Bvuma and Ndlovu playing at the same time, how important has been that kind of experience, especially for players who are used to this level as well.
If I start with the availability, George came back yesterday to full training, but he hasn't been with the squad for the last approximately 4 weeks, which ruled him out of tomorrow game. Sale is still out, Cross is still out, Ox still out. Reeve have got a surgery on last Thursday. He's going to be out for quite some time. Fiacre too is not back yet, but we hope that within a week he will resume full training, as now he's working on the side. I don't think I forget anyone. Rodrigo says he's out. Was the Doctor is a long time injury, but his condition has improved a lot because there was some complications around November, which has been corrected, and we hope that he's gonna get in the next 2 weeks. The medical department is supposed to get a test that is gonna allow him to start now training if he passes the test, and we are hopeful that he's gonna pass the test. What was the
question of experience?
The question of experience? Yeah, it's a true fact. That's a true fact because especially in CAF competitions, when you need experienced players that has experienced those kind of games before, because it's a little bit different, because I remember, for example, the game that we played against Al Masry. That was our first CAF Confederation game. One of the youngsters came back after being subbed and said, "Coach, it's so aggressive." I say, "That's how the African games are." Then we need those experienced players. That's why we are so happy now that we are getting our players back. Sirino is back, Lilepo is back too, and the experience is gonna add more quality and more clarity too. Because sometimes when you play away, you get into the final third, and we lack of clarity because we rush a little bit. But those experienced players, they give you the clarity, especially in front of the goal, or to make better decisions.
A final question.
Coach, Nowezitongwa from Minanda FM, just quick one. I would like to ask a secret and the bubble behind the Zita's recent performances, solid and commanding, especially if you look at he was one of senior players who didn't get game time, especially last season.
I'm gonna give you a little bit of context because it's the last question. Last season there was an interview that I did with our club, and they asked me which player I will bring to war if I have to choose one. And I remember that day I said Zita Kwinika. Then as well, there was one story, a player named Kolo Toure. He went to Arsenal. He wasn't recruited. He went to a trial, and they put him on training. First ball, he went tackle with the 2 legs, almost broke the legs of Thierry Henry. Coach said, "Hey, be careful." Second leg, play double tackle on Bergkamp, the best 2 players of Arsenal. And everyone was convinced that this player is not going to be signed because he almost broke the legs of our 2 best players. Arsene Wenger said after that, "I'm going to sign him because he has the personality, he has the character, and everything else I can work with, I can teach him." That's Zita Kwinika. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Coach.